Hi guys, it's me, Jizzle again, and in this video that's dedicated to Dragon Ball Z vlogs, I shall talk about the second episode of the second season of Dragon Ball Z. Look out below in the name of it, and boy, do I wish that they would say that in some of the adult movies that I've seen so far in my lifetime, because that line by itself would be really hilarious, as well as bombs away. But this is the beginning of what I like to call the anime only dynamic arc. I think that's what they call it in the fandom, because this is filler, and it's only done in the anime, I think. As such, it's really it's kind of lame. It's more of a time waster, because from what I hear that Toriyama, when he was making the manga version of it, it kind of got a little bit behind on it, and the anime got a little ahead of schedule. So rather than wait for the manga to come out, they just put out more episodes of this filler arc in the anime. I think that's how it went. And let me know in the comments if it's the other way around or whatever. So anyway, we start off with an error. Yeah, I know, it's a good start. But remember those militant kids that I talked about in the previous episode? Well, it turns out that they went away from Frieza because him and his forces destroyed their planet and their society. Now, that being said, if the planet was destroyed, there wouldn't be anything left of the planet. Because we have seen him destroy Planet Vegeta in the past, and in the future we'll see him destroy the planet Namek. So and he was trying to destroy the Earth. So to say that he destroyed the planet is kind of a little bit of a mistake in terminology. He did destroy the society pretty well, and they point out that his forces are more powerful than the Saiyans. I don't know if that's accurate either, but during this show, after that, we realized that Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan crash land on the planet that they think is Namek. Now, it's quick. There are funny occurrences that play out that tune them into the fact that this is not the real Namek, and the people that they meet are not real Namekians. This is a real Namekian. Please don't cut the color of the skin, the turban, the clothes, the techniques, and the fact that they rule the planet. You would think that they would have more than two people are there. And number two, they would have more of they would already have the Dragon Ball in their possession, regardless of the size. they went to do this bogus Dragon Ball hunt to find the balls. Okay? And second of all, another thing too is that they, number one, they clues don't match what a typical Namek has. And second of all, there is no, whenever Namekian diet consists of one thing, and that's war. That's the only thing that they take in. But these Nameks that they meet in the in this weird environment, they eat food. They eat solid food, which Gohan should know better than that, being that he survived with Piccolo Jr. for so long. Okay. And the thing too is that, like with the Earth Dragon Balls, they're about this size. I was just saying that an orange or tangerine or something like that, maybe baseball. You know, they could fit in the palm of your hand. But in the show, in the episode that I just saw, they're the same size as that, and you would think that, you know, being on the whole planet of a founder of this whole creation there, you think that the ball would be a little bigger than what is presented to us, bigger than the Dragon Balls. Like, even before we know that they're really big compared to the other balls, you think that it will a little bit, they will provide a little bit more of a little bit bigger of a basis for the Dragon Ball, being the origin, being that from the planet where they originate from, that before Dragon Ball Super came out, along with the Dragon Balls, with the Super Dragon Balls. But anyway, I digress on that count. Now, also, like I was saying, like we were getting at before, like in the original Dragon Ball series, the Dragon Balls are in places where they couldn't be found naturally. Remember that is that when they get together and Chiron or Virunga is summoned, they were to shoot in the air and the dawn being used and then split apart into the forest, into the 7 spots on the earth of the planet where they are, randomly. That being said, you think that if that was the case, they'd be in the open nature, playing on a mountain or a tree or something like that, not indoors, not in a dead mummy's mouth. I'm good with the whole big deal about being into the mouth of dead corpses. I mean, it's not like it got reanimated or anything, so I'm good with almost freaking out. Okay. We have that, and then we have the part of the first Dragon Ball to be found is underwater in a rush stream under a huge rock, which little Namek actually has to go find. So he does that. He says, "Look what I found, and they find this ball there. Now, that's completely preposterous that they find a ball that's supposed to scatter up in the sky and the water on a big rock. No matter how pretty the rock is, it still doesn't make any sense. And another thing too is that when these supposed Namekians, because they find the ship, they find our heroes in the ship after being realistically crash landing on a cliff and then falling down and being put in a coma there, which I gotta admit, for someone that's supposed to be a fantasy, and for someone who, spoiler, it's fantasy, it's an illusion, but the fact that they haven't actually seen Namek, they haven't actually been to Namek, it was a pretty spot on representation of what the real Namek actually looks like. Okay? So anyway, they use this ship, the noisy, slow, noisy ship. Looks like a snail, but kind of appropriately kind of on the head there. Look at they use American English to actually control this ship. So there's another giveaway too, the illusion. But I think that when they did this in Japan, I don't know if they have Namekian language for the Japanese voice actor to say. So for all I know, they could be using the word English in the Japanese translation of the show. Just for instance, like we get Namekian, they might get English or some other language in Japanese rendition of the show. So there's that. And the second first ball is found in you would think that another planet, they would have another language to control their own machinery, their own ships, their own weapons and whatnot. So that was the first ball was found in the water under the rock, the big rock. And then the second ball was found in the mummy's tomb. We'll get to it in a moment too about something that's kind of stupid actually. Then they didn't get into the next ball, which is eaten by a big T-Rex, like a big Godzilla Jr. He falls into a lake of acid, which Gohan musters up the courage to go in a specialized suit to go get the ball from the bottom of the ocean, even though the ball is supposed to be indestructible. It's indestructible, but they never fear that the acid in the lake will actually dissolve the ball itself. They have fear that it will dissolve the clothes that Gohan wears, as well as Gohan himself. Also, for the same matter, wouldn't it make sense that when the cable to pull Gohan back up, wouldn't it make also sense that the tube that leads down to give him oxygen and stuff, wouldn't that be full of acid or liquid from the pond too? So when it broke off, wouldn't it fill with acid anyway? It's a good question. Unless it's all an illusion, for all I know, which turned out to be the case. But anyway, they get the last ball to which he uses a Masenko to get back up out of the water in time. And that's what they meant by look out below. Well, look out below! That's that way. And then it's all happiness and joy. They got retrieved the rest of the drug malls on the planet to escape, to go to Earth. Boy, if only it was that easy. Because, we all know that the dynamic arc takes a lot longer. We know that the Frieza saga after that takes a lot longer too. And another thing too, we are Frieza's men. We are with Frieza, with the rest of the threats, and we never actually see anything else besides monsters over there. Very Earth-like monsters, no less. And there are only two Namex there. One little guy, one big guy. Now, also, that whole thing about the illusion, that was option number 2. That the people from that weird spaceship warned them about. The first being the solar storm, or the nebula storm, or galactic storm, I should say. But now we have the next portion, which is the other era in the stage. We cut to the Doug built hostel in space, where Vegeta is over there recovering, and the head doctor is over there typing in stuff into the keyboard, getting the vital signs, seeing that he is pretty much angry as all hell. And I'm sorry, but there was no cape. It was more like a medical gown on it. The same armor pauldrons and he did have pupils in his eyes. It's hard to see, but anyway, he's recovering and he's reminiscing about his first encounter with Goku, and how Goku trounced him. Now, we all know that Goku, his same name is Kakarot. Kakarot. And Kakarot ended up beating up Vegeta. And as you can see from my Sonic picture, I have the thing with Vegeta and Goku. But here's the thing. He keeps referring to that Goku fight as a giant Ozaru, as Goku Kakarot. But in the actual show, in the actual fight, it wasn't Goku that was transformed into the Ozaru. It was actually Gohan. So it has Ghost confused. Because I'm sure that it might have been just because of the head trauma he received. I wonder if the same healing pods can work on the medical pods and heal memories too, because it was funny to me to see him go Kakarot, and while that wasn't real Kakarot, it was Gohan. I don't know if at this point, Vegeta knows who Gohan even is, if it's just a kid or if it's just Goku's son. But he does get thrashed by the ape, the monkey. And I think that the shot of him getting thrown up the Reformation and stuff, I think that was also misdone too. I don't think he got crushed by Gohan, but I don't think that he got slammed against the wall by Gohan. That was just really funny. But anyway, I didn't like this episode. I didn't like it at all because of all the errors and the waste of time that it had. Plus, didn't make mention of a freezer or anything else. Any of the threats. But Bulma kept saying that the reason why they were getting the balls was so that the internet could do something. No, this food doesn't make sense because it didn't make sense. We did want to steal the drug balls and use themselves. Why didn't you do that in the first place? Why do you need Dragon Radar to find the balls that you created yourself? It'd be like me creating a statue and then me and somebody else find it for me. That's kind of stupid. You will always have all your wishes being able to be fulfilled right there. Okay, now, also another thing that I think that is really stupid is that if you look carefully at when they go into the crypt there for the second Dragon Ball, you see that there's a bunch of cave paintings on the wall, like hieroglyphics. And these hieroglyphics has a very interesting creature that like this, like a hieroglyphics with circles that it's really like energy bombs and stuff like you would see the Z-Fi is using. But these are actually the true forms of the aliens that pretend to be Namekians. Now, my big question is, why in the world would they leave that in there? Why would they leave images of the true form in there? That's really stupid. That's like asking people to find out about them. Why they cover up? Why they put like my little pony unicorns and stuff like on there? Maybe why don't they just cover up with like Namekian pictures or something? That really doesn't make much sense in that matter. But anyway, we end the episode with them with the gang finding the balls and then want to move on to the next Dragon Ball fight, and then they will wish them all together, and they will wish them all to get to wish their friends back. So thank you for watching my video on the second episode of the second season of Dragon Ball Z. Look out below. I didn't like this episode one bit because of all the laziness, all the stupidity, the drawing was nice, but that was about it. And I didn't like the whole, Bulma's suspicion that the Namekians wanted the Dragon Balls for themselves, being that the Dragon Balls, if they were gonna steal them for themselves, they would have done so already, and also it doesn't make any sense from a logical point of view. You know, why would a being steal his own creation when the resource is already there for them to use all the time that they want? It'd be like me trying to steal a chair that is under my house that I can use wherever I want to. It just doesn't make sense unless there's that greedy of people. You know, and the fact that there's so many giveaways that these are not really mechanics. The fact that they eat, the fact that they use English to control their own stuff. I mean, the mechanics are like supposed to be the ultimate green energy organism, but literally, because they're supposed to just take in water, the literally green, they use sunlight, so that the environmentalists are in control. But still, it's kind of stupid. And it's like really surprising that the humans go along with this. Although I am glad that Boomer actually puts on some close to this little adventure. So, as you can tell, this is one of the few Dragon Ball Z episodes. Well, I'm actually gonna give it my poop emoji. Because that's... Sorry. Because that's stupid. So, if you guys have any more ideas for future videos or projects me do, you can only call me or send me a text at 631-707-3707. And you can get me on Twitter at bmelsonpro, on X if you prefer to. And my email is jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. And also, if you want, you can, if you like what you hear and you want more of my videos and stuff, you can always like, comment, share my video, or you can subscribe to my channel as a whole. So remember, guys, I salute you guys for enjoying this episode. If you like to live, it is the second episode of the second season of Dragon Ball Z, and the name of it is the cup below. After, I guess, Gohan's little thing for going into the water, the toxic water. And now, I just thought, why would T-Rex swallow a Dragon Ball? They must not taste good. And I think that the stars are a little bigger than the average Dragon Ball, but what do I know? Anyway, peace out, my brothers and sisters. I'll see you in the next video. And aloha, all you guys and girls on the internet, and